My name is Bassem Mansour, and I'm the owner of a company called Michael & Son Services in Washington, D.C. A little over 20 years ago, I took over a struggling family business when my father suddenly passed away. I was just 19 years old. I've certainly experienced my fair share of financial struggles, but through hard work and determination, I'm now running one of the largest electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling companies in the nation. Every day, my technicians come across some incredible people with heartbreaking stories. When they find they have nowhere to turn in a time of need, that's when we come in to lend a helping hand.
My name is Shawn Shea, and I've always worked 3 jobs since Jada was born because my goal was for her to have a home, for me to buy my own home by the time she was in kindergarten. When I was pregnant, they did a cardio echo, and they realized how they explained it to me in easy terms was she has several holes in the heart that need to be closed and they need to be fixed. My world stopped and she became my #1 priority. When Jada was born, the first procedure was to just do the open heart surgery. There was a complication during surgery in which the pacemaking nerve was snipped on accident, which is common when a baby's so small. So the only other option was to put a baby pacemaker in her, and it's about that big. Then when Jada turned 5, they changed the leads out that run to her heart, and they put a new pacemaker in her.
My name is Jada.
How old are you, Jada?
11. When I was a baby, I had heart surgery.
And but you didn't have a pacemaker when you were a baby, right?
I did.
Okay.
They put it in my stomach, and then when I was 5 or 6, they gave me another one.
Another what?
Another pacemaker, and this is the one, but they turned it off after they put this one up here.
So you had 2 pacemakers? So one's not working?
This one was going up, that's why I was sick. And it was connecting to my heart, that's why it was going like this. Now it's going like, it's still going like, it's not going like this anymore, it's going like this. It's supposed to be going like this, but they're gonna see when I go back. Now I'm normal. I just can't run like as fast as the other kids can.
It's unfortunate that she can't come outside and play all the time when she sees the kids, but it's just the way it has to be for her to be able to breathe and the pacemaker to be able to keep up with her air. The AC has been cutting off and on about a year, but it's been running water through the closet door next to it onto the carpet. And I had, a couple people come out and look at it that I knew that did work on ACs, but they did more commercial work, so they kind of made it worse than it was. And then when it got really hot out, it would just freeze up. You'd open it and you could see the pipes were just frozen. My father passed away. I had my father staying here as well, and he has heart condition and emphysema too. At the time, he just passed away. I had to go to the health department to pick up his death certificate. And I asked them if they knew of any resources, was there anybody that could help me with my AC because of my daughter's heart condition, because I knew the weather was coming. And she said, Helping Hands, Michael & Son. But it was just such a blessing that Michael & Sons did this for us. It means the world to me that she can, I don't have to worry about her, slipping into a congestive heart failure.
My name is Matt Conde. I'm with Michael & Son, obviously. I am a senior technician. I do primarily I'm that guy that goes and takes care of the issues that no one else can. What I'm doing is I'm going to be replacing the thermal expansion valve for the evaporator coil. What seems to be going on here is that it seems to be getting stuck at times and not actually properly metering refrigerant, causing that evaporator coil to freeze up, which has put this family in a situation where they can't cool properly. When you have health issues, you've got to pay attention to those kind of things. And comfort is a big deal. This case here, we're talking about a young, healthy girl that just has an issue with her heart. And I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to make sure that she is comfortable. What we're going to do here is, prior to taking the TXV out of the system is charged up with refrigerant. So what I'm going to be doing is actually recovering all the refrigerant from the system in this round, because sometimes a sticking TXV can be due to contaminants in the refrigerant.
So I'm here in wonderful, beautiful Remington, Virginia, and I'm here to meet a nice little girl named Jada. Jada has, she was actually born with a congenital heart failure. It's kind of the same issue that we had with another person that I met, another friend of mine named Amanda. She was born with holes in her heart, and from what I understand is she has a pacemaker that was installed when she was, I think, a few weeks old, and then it failed, and then I think she had another surgery about maybe 3 or 4 years ago to replace the pacemaker. Basically, they had a problem with their air conditioning system. It's a simple thing, but they didn't have the money to do it. They couldn't do it, and they were without the air conditioning. And it's a hot day, so I'm underneath the shade. Let's go meet them. Yes, you answer. Hello. Hi. Are you Jada?
Yes.
My name is Bassem. How are you doing?
Good, nice to meet you.
Good. Can I come in?
Yes.
Is your mom home?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're Shauna? I'm Shauna. I just had surgery.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, he did 7 surgeries on my foot, but I'm recovering.
What happened to your foot?
Well, I was hit by a drunk driver in 2005, and I didn't get the insurance, and my lawyer didn't get my ankle put back together until 2009.
What? So you had a boot on your... I'm sorry.
I did.
You had a boot on your foot for 4 years?
I did. I wouldn't go into detail.
I picked out the cast.
She got to pick out the
cast.
cast.
Very pretty.
Yeah, my favorite color, and I drew on it.
Yeah, it was. I couldn't hardly look. I had to lay.
Your beautiful daughter's name is Jada.
It is. Yeah, she loves my life.
Heart pacemaker. Okay.
Are you okay now?
Yeah.
She's healing.
Yeah.
The heart's getting stronger and the medicine's working. She's on 5 medicines, but her energy level's back and her heart's getting stronger. The pacemaker is...
That's a good thing. So you have congenital heart failure.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so how did that happen? I mean, was that hereditary or did
hereditary?
Yeah, my real dad's grandfather
had an issue?
Yeah, he died of it.
Oh.
So he I guess it skipped a generation and went up to me.
Yeah.
And then I was born 1 pound 4 ounces.
Wow.
They put a pacemaker in me, they cut my heart open, and then I had it until I was about 6. They've already scheduled it that time, but this December they didn't schedule it because they thought it would work for 7 years. Well, this one was going bad, and it went up to my heart, and then my heart was going like this.
Oh.
It was supposed to be going like this.
So is this something that has to get changed every so often?
It does. The pacemaker
even know it was
uses a
happening.
battery.
So right now she just got a brand new pacemaker
She has a brand new pacemaker.
in December.
In December.
And that'll last for, God willing, 7 years.
That's correct. That's what the estimate is, but you never really know. That's why we keep going
Because the
back.
last one only lasted for only 4 years.
Correct.
Because she had it when she was 6, and she had to replace it when she was 10.
Correct.
Well, I'll tell you this. You don't get to pick what happens in your life. You don't get to choose
That's right.
whether you're born a boy or a girl, whether you're born black or white, whatever happens. You have what you have, and there's a reason you have it, and the thing is, what you have to do is play your hand the best way you can. Just make the best thing out of it that you have, and always be positive about it, because if you're not positive about it, it's not going to be a happy life.
She was very good in the hospital.
Oh, slow down there, sweetie pie. Let me get this hug.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to
Michael.
give you a hug there. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Thank you,
God
dear.
bless you.
God bless you, dear. Jada? Wow, that was really nice. I got a chance to sit and talk with Shauna, and her beautiful daughter, Jada. And you know, it just kind of makes you appreciate everything you have and what's going on. And you know, it just kind of connects you with people who have issues. And you know, Jada was born with a bad thing, but she's looking good, and hopefully she'll continue to get stronger. So I'll pray for her, and we'll see you on the next one.
Well, when they first told me I had leukemia, I was kind of freaked out because I thought it was just kidney stones. But I guess I didn't really understand the long-term effects, and I didn't really realize that it could go on for 2 years of going in and out of the hospital 3 weeks at a time, coming home for 2 days. And when I found that out, I was like, well, I can't work for 9 months. How am I going to provide, you know, money for rent and all that kind of stuff? I did 12 years in the Army Reserves. Spent 2 tours in Iraq and 1 tour in Afghanistan. Well, after my first deployment, I came home, and then I volunteered for the second one. During the second deployment, I re-enlisted in the Army for an additional 6 years, and then got called up for Afghanistan. So the training was the best part. I'm really into hunting and fishing, so naturally I like to go shoot guns, and I worked my way up to where I would run the gun ranges.
The country's where we grew up. You know, my father is a farmer. Our meat comes out of the backyard. We don't go to the grocery store. We pretty much take care of ourselves as best we can. We don't really ask for help or want others to put themselves out there to help us without obviously reasonable cause.
Yeah, I'm on a short-term disability. Try to get them to make it back to work while I was on break, but that didn't work. Yeah, I'll be out of work for at least the next 8 months, possibly longer, depending on how the chemo takes and all that.
We're out here today for the Mr. and Mrs. Hicks family who is in need of having a new HVAC system replaced and a water heater also replaced as well.
We were told the story. He has leukemia and unfortunately has to travel quite a distance and stay away from his home for good bits of time to have treatments done. You know, it's an unfortunate situation. They don't have heat, they don't have hot water, so we're out here trying to hopefully better that situation.
Technicians and the installers that have been out today have been awesome. They're not shy by no means. They know what they're talking about. They're very straightforward, and they got that kind of attitude that's confident, yet it's still like family. It's not like you're talking to some stranger that's walked through the door. It's like you're comfortable with them.
We're going to be installing a new heating and air conditioning system today. This involves an air handler, an outdoor unit. It's a heat pump split system with an electric furnace. So we're going to eliminate all possibilities of a leak by replacing the copper tubing in between the 2 units. After today, they will definitely have heat, be nice and comfortable. Hopefully everything goes well with his treatments and he can come home and to a nice warm house.
Bobby got admitted on the 10th of November, so he's been in there for roughly 2 weeks now. He's getting ready to go on week 3, which is Thanksgiving week. And we're kind of hoping he can get out by then, just so he can spend time with family and get back to the norm of the world and his life. This go around with his chemo treatment's been a little bit harder to deal with. It's more aggressive, so he's getting sick. He's feeling it full on. So it's being harder to emotionally and physically deal with it. For him, he's miserable. He hates being in the hospital for so long in that one room and having very little to do. I'm up there roughly every day. So I spend the night basically every other night. I stay with my mother, who's the halfway point between here and the hospital. He's had his appetite go up and down. Between the certain types of medicine, he gets sick, he doesn't want to eat. A lot of the stuff's making him lose his taste buds. So, and the worst part about all that is he watches the Food Network and then he gets cravings. I go out to get it and then he can't taste it. This round of treatment, he's actually had bloody noses, just upset stomachs, a terrible migraine that lasts a number of days, and it's just hard to control.
Hey guys, we're here at Nova Fairfax Hospital to see our good friend, Bobby Hicks. We did a job for him where we replaced his HVAC system and his water heater. He was a veteran, he was served in the Iraq War and Afghanistan, and now he is serving and trying to fight the battle of his life with leukemia. So I brought along my friend Mike Green from the Caps. He's a big fan of Mike Green, and I'm gonna surprise him with Mike Green. Let's go check him out. Hey, are you Bobby Lee?
Yes.
How you doing? Well, don't get up, don't get up. I'm there to see you, brother. What's going on, brother?
Not much, just kind of hanging out.
Bobby Hicks, right?
Yes.
Very nice. So I came to visit you and your wife, and I know you guys had some problems in the house. What were the issues going on in your house?
Well, you haven't had any heat or AC for a while, and some plumbing issues.
Whose shirt is that?
That's my shirt. That's mine.
Oh, you like sports?
Yeah, football and hockey.
Football and hockey. What's your favorite football team?
Redskins.
Redskins. Oh, they're doing great.
Yeah, doing awesome.
Doing awesome. What's your favorite hockey team?
Capitals.
Oh, so you're a local boy.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Have to
Good. What's your favorite player on your team?
be. I'd probably say Mike Green.
Mike Green.
Yeah.
Not Ovi?
That's my daughter's favorite player.
That's your daughter's favorite, but you like Mike Green.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave you, but I have one small thing for you.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. I have a surprise for you. So I knew you were a hockey fan, and I knew you liked Mike Green. So I went and I got you a Mike Green shirt.
Awesome.
And it's signed by him. No, it's not signed. God. Hold on. Let me get it signed.
No way.
What's up, man? How are you?
Awesome now.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice
Hold on,
to meet
I came in and weren't awesome. What's going on?
you. Right on.
Mike, Bobby, Mike.
Pleasure to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You too. Here, I'll come over here. These are for you, by the way. These were my favorite pair of skates, and I was picking the jersey up out of my garage, and I seen these, so I'll let you have them. I'll sign them too for you if you want, but
Awesome.
I figure instead of hanging out in my garage, you can have them for sure.
So what do you have in your house? I heard you had something special in your house.
Yeah, my wife made she made she had an air hockey table that she had turned into a like a capital shrine type deal.
Oh yeah?
Got pucks inside signed by Mike Green and color pictures and bobbleheads around it and all kind of stuff.
Right on, man. That's cool. There you go, boss.
Thanks,
No
man.
problem.
All right, brother.
I appreciate it.
I want to thank you once again. I appreciate you inviting us to your house. I want to pray that you stay healthy and get better and get out of here. And when you get better, you call me up. I got a suite. I'll give you some tickets so you can see Mike Green play.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All
when
right.
you come down, when you come to the game, I just let Bassam know, and then I'll bring you down to the dressing room. You can meet all the guys too.
No way.
After the game, we got to make sure we get a win because we're only allowed to do it when we win. So make sure you let them know when you're there.
But you got to get better first.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And you got to get out of here first, and you got to have you got to be solid. Is that a deal?
That'll work.
Is that a deal? Can you do that for me? All right, cowboy up, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Brittany,
Right on, man.
it's good.
You
Nice to
too.
see you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank
no
you,
problem.
dear.
Yeah.